This week on Check Please South Florida, let's gear up for another evening you won't forget. We'll have mouth-watering flavors for the next Check Please South Florida tasting tour. We'll reveal the next location of this exciting event, but here's a hint. It hugs the shoreline between West Palm Beach to the north, Fort Lauderdale to the south. This makes it the perfect spot for all the charm, food, and fun that Florida has to offer. Hope you can join us.
Cultural, culinary secrets, and global flavors. We have a passion for blending ingredients and seasonings from around the world.
Additional funding for Check Please South Florida is provided by George and Helen Weaver and the Friends of South Florida PBS.
Oh my gosh, it was so delicious.
Crunchy and soft all at the same time.
It was good. It wasn't anything special.
Can taste everything, the different flavors.
Oh my gosh, this is like nothing. It's like eating a cloud.
Hi, I'm Michelle Bernstein. Welcome to Check Please South Florida, the show where regular people from all over South Florida recommend and review their favorite restaurants. In this special edition, we break away from our usual format to spill the tea on our next tasting tour event. What's a tasting tour, you ask? Well, it's you, me, and about 100 other foodies taking to the streets for an evening of delicious food and fun. This one is full of explosive flavors. Pub grub, unbeatable ramen, Italian fare, new American comfort food, and ice cream. But these events are not just about great food, it's also about the time that we connect in person, and I always look forward to that. The Tasting Tour is a fundraiser that supports the production of your favorite restaurant review show on South Florida PBS, so if you never made it out, I hope you'll consider joining us. This time, our tasting tour is in the beautiful city of Boca Raton. Mark your calendars for Monday evening, May 20th, for a walking tour in Boca Raton. We'll stroll through the streets to discover 2 different restaurants in Meisner Park, meander our way through the East Palmetto Park Road for more stops of tasty cuisine, and back to Meisner for dessert while we sip on wine, beer, and signature cocktails thanks to our beverage sponsors. Tickets are $150 and they're on sale now, so jump online and grab yours before they go at checkpleasefl.com. Many of you joined us for our last tasting tour in the city of Fort Lauderdale. Here's a look at every stop we navigated to via water taxi and bus.
Hi, I'm Michelle Bernstein, host of Check Please South Florida. It is a beautiful evening for the Check Please tasting tour here on gorgeous Los Osos Boulevard. I can't wait for this dining experience. You ready? Let's go.
So tonight we're going to do a couple things. We're going to do our Truffle Arancini, and the arancini is going to be risotto that we infuse with truffle and truffle flakes, and then we're going to roll that in a batter, and then we're going to deep fry it real quick, so it's like a little fried croquette. We're going to do our house-made meatballs with marinara. We're going to put in veal, ground beef, and pancetta, roll those up, toasted breadcrumbs and some Parmesan cheese, and then we make a marinara here that's unbelievable. It simmers in a pot for about 7 or 8 hours. We're going to do filet sliders with boars and cheese, some pickled red onion on top, one of my favorites. The boars and cheese is going to have lots of herbs, and it's going to be really rich and flavorful. And then we're going to do our famous mussels. We saute them in a cast iron skillet, so they come out really hot, put some fresh lemon over the top. It's one of our most popular items.
So today at the boathouse at the Riverside, we specialize many of our handcraft cocktails. Clove Hitch, it consists of 2 of our vodkas. The first one is Tito's, the second is going to be our Figanza vodka. So the flavor of the Clove Hitch, Tito's is more like a clear taste. Figanza, you're going to have more of a fig taste to it, so it can have more of our Greek flavors to it, since Boathouse is more of a Greek tapa restaurant. And then we want to balance it out with a little bit of acidic, so we add a little bit of lime juice and house-made ginger syrup, just so I can have a little zing to it. So it's a little spin-off of a Moscow Mule.
Tonight we're going to be doing our crab cake. It has jumbo lump crab meat in it, some jalapenos, red bell peppers, cilantro, a little bit of Old Bay seasoning, and very lightly coated with panko breadcrumbs, so it's like all crab meat, not a lot of filler. One of our most popular dishes on the menu. And then we also have our torch Brie Crostini. It's an artisan baguette that we toast really nice and crispy, and then we top it with a date and walnut relish that has some balsamic vinegar in it. Then we top it with Brie, and we torch it with our blowtorch so it gets nice and melty, a little bit of smokiness to it as well. And then we drizzle some lavender honey in it that we also make in-house. Two of our most absolutely popular dishes. They're absolutely fantastic.
Well, I tell you what, I'd like to welcome everybody to PBS South Florida Check Please. This is our 4th time in a row and just another great event.
Tonight we're serving a clam chowder, which we're really known for. Clam chowder is a very creamy soup. We've had people come from all over the place for our clam chowder. It's made here and it's very well known for it. And a beautiful conch fritter that we make on premise. The conch fritters, a few years ago, I had told my employees, I said, let's come up with something really great where people come like, I just want to have the conch fritter. So they came up with a great recipe. It has a little bit of corn in it, roasted corn, and peppers, and a lot of conch. I said, I don't care how much conch you got to put in there, let's just do it. And we came up with a great conch fritter.
For tonight's tasting, I'm serving a grilled octopus salad with Marcona almonds, Farro, Feta cheese, and a piquillo pepper romesco sauce. The flavors of this is very Spanish influenced. It has the Marcona almonds from Spain. The salad is tossed with a sherry vinaigrette. There's a little creaminess from the feta cheese. It all goes really well together.
I am quite the Check Please fan. And I go through each show and I figure out like what I thought was really interesting, what foods I might like, and I put it all into Evernote and talk about like when it's open and how much it's gonna cost me, and that way I have it all in there on the internet. So if I'm ever in, say, Jupiter, I look up Jupiter and there it is, all the Check Please shows and what I should go to.
Everything was fabulous. The water taxi, the evening was beautiful.
All right, tonight we're going to be featuring a couple of desserts from our main menu. All right, we've got the New Orleans Beignets. They're all made in-house. It's fresh. It gets finished with a little bit of the bourbon chocolate sauce and then a little bit of salted caramel. We also have our white chocolate bread pudding. That's going to get topped with the sticky pecans, candy pecans with cinnamon, a little bit of vanilla extract, and then a little bit of vanilla creme anglaise that goes right on top. And then that's also going to be garnished with a little bit of vanilla gelato.
Tonight we made 5 delicious stops, jumped aboard the water taxi, and caught the bus for our final destination. We enjoyed wines by Taube Family Selections, craft beers by Invasive Species Brewing, and cocktails courtesy of Tito's Vodka. Thanks to all of these great restaurants for making this tour a night to remember. Fort Lauderdale has so much to offer. I hope you check it out for yourself. Until next time, I'm Michelle Bernstein.
We love South Florida PBS!
Now they call Boca Raton the southernmost city of Palm Beach County, so it's only fitting we stroll the streets to take a look for ourselves and venture into all of our dining destinations. The tour begins at Meisner Park, the lifestyle center in downtown Boca, with lots of eateries. Now let's get a preview of the tour. Mouth-watering flavors are on the menu at these next 2 spots featured on Check Please. Customers walk into booming Asian flavors that smack you in the face with a South Beach vibe and consistently delicious cocktails. And for a place that has anything you're looking for, the Dubliner offers up an Irish-inspired atmosphere with award-winning pub grub. Let's take a peek into Kapow Noodle Bar and the Dubliner.
It's very, very nice. They have tables outdoors. They have a bar that's indoors and outdoors. It has to be the best Asian restaurant I've ever been to in South Florida. They have a remarkable...
That's a big statement.
Well, it really lives up to its name. Their consistency is wonderful. They have homemade desserts that are really delicious also.
So tell us what you had the first time you went.
We had hoisin barbecue baby ribs, which were amazing, fall off the bone with delicious flavors. General Chow's cauliflower.
Tell me about that a little bit.
That's delicious. They're like flash fried, bite-sized pieces of cauliflower with like a General Chow's sauce, so it's sweet and spicy at the same time.
David, what did you think?
I loved the fried rice. I had the duck fried rice, barbecue duck fried rice. Wow. Some of the best fried rice I had, and I think what made it so good was the quality of the ingredients they're using in there. I've been joking around, asked the waitress, I'm like, is this real duck? She's like, yeah, what do you think, it's gonna be chicken? I'm like, no, it's excellent. And well done, and I love the decor. It was a modern, youthful, relaxed decor, and very welcoming. So it was a nice Americano take on Asian decor, and it was beautiful.
The mochi ice cream was so awesome. We ordered it not knowing and not having any idea what it was. My daughter, of course, went right into the flavorful orange, mango. It looked so beautiful. It's plated beautifully. It had mango, chocolate, and green tea.
Ooh, yummy.
So my favorite was the chocolate for sure. And then my daughter really liked the mango.
Well, Billy, how was your choice? Sum it up for us, please.
It's an unusual Asian fusion eatery with unique combinations, and they're always consistently good. I've never had a bad meal there.
David?
Nice. Amazing barbecued ginger duck fried rice. Oh my gosh. And easy parking, great service.
Julian?
Yes, we try and eat vegan during the day, so we had the black rice pineapple vegan dish. Excellent choice. Definitely go there. Definitely try it, and make sure you get a cocktail.
There's so few pubs in South Florida. What makes this one so special?
What makes it special is, first of all, the area that it's in. You wouldn't probably, Michelle, expect to find an Irish pub there because there's a lot of nice high-end restaurants around there. In our own case, we brought our family, and as we would say back home, the crack was good.
So tell me what you had this last time you went.
I had the drumsticks. I shared those with my kids, and they were delicious.
Did you also have, one of you had
My granddaughter ordered the drumsticks. She got to eat some of them.
Yes.
So they were that good?
They were really good.
And a little sticky.
A little sticky.
Yes, a little,
sticky is good.
Yeah, sticky is good. And then for main course, I went for the Smithwick's fish and chips, and my wife went for the shepherd's pie, which was actually made with lamb. Very nicely presented.
How are the fish and chips? It's one of my favorite things.
Well, I had it with a nice pint of Guinness. I couldn't go there without trying the Guinness. It takes about 3 minutes to pour a good pint of Guinness because
Which is a long time for
Yes, and you've got to let it settle. Can I tell you, Michelle, they served a really good pint of Guinness, and then we went on to dessert, and we had a Guinness pudding, and it was served with ice cream, and that was really, really nice. As Oscar Wilde once said, I can resist everything but temptation. So it was delicious.
Todd, how'd you do there?
The lady at the table next to me got a brisket, and I asked the server how it was. She said that's the best thing we have on the menu.
Oh, okay.
And it was phenomenal. Good portion, tender, tasty, juicy. It was fantastic.
I had a sandwich, the roast beef dip sandwich. Excellent. It was very good. And then for dessert, my husband and I shared the apple crisp kind of thing.
Excellent.
With ice cream melting away.
Did you have any beer on draft?
I had a local beer. It was Barrel of Monks.
Oh,
yeah.
I've heard of that, yeah.
And it was really, really good. It had like a little nutmeg taste to it. And then I had Irish coffee too. So, I was happy.
Good.
Yeah, I was very happy.
Well, we say at home, strangers are the friends we have yet to meet, and certainly this is a wonderful location to go and meet new friends, but also have some wonderful Irish comfort food.
Are you ready to join us on the next Check Please tasting tour. I'm hungry already. And if you're craving a fun night out, I hope you'll join us in Boca Raton. Make your way to Check Please website and buy your tickets now. Walking tours begin at 5:36 p.m. and 6:30 p.m. on Monday, May 20th in Meisner Park in Boca Raton. You'll enjoy bites from the roundup of restaurants and, of course, some lovely wines, beers, and cocktails along the way. Tickets for the walking tour are $150 and all proceeds support the new season of Check Please South Florida. It's an evening you won't want to miss, so sign up now at checkpleasefl.com to secure your spot. Ready for the next stop? Where can you go to find soup and noodles all in one bowl? Well, ramen noodles are all the rage these days, and this spot in Boca has been recommended by several Check Please applicants. But it was also recently featured on the South Florida PBS show On the Town in the Palm Beaches. Please join On the Town host Frank Lucari as he experiments this new comfort food staple at Ramen Lab Eatery.
Louis, you are the owner, the founder.
Yes.
You make the noodles.
Yes.
You make them.
We make
Now,
them.
what possessed you to get into this type of business? Tell me your history.
A little bit of history is basically I was born into it.
Easy.
Family's always been in the
Right.
restaurant business, and I've always wanted to get out of the restaurant business, and here I am today.
But they pulled you back in. Yeah. And you guys are the first ramen place in Delray Beach, is that right? Or
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, first one in Delray and first one in Boca.
Corner in the market.
Yeah. People, when they come in, they love it. A lot of people are like, what's ramen or what's ramen?
Right, yeah, ramen.
Yeah. People are new to the cuisine. So.
Right, you gotta educate them while they're eating.
Exactly.
And so when I come in here, if I've never had it,
Okay.
right, the beginner dish, what is that?
I would probably say our tonkatsu ramen.
Oh,
It's
I was
the
gonna
most
say that
traditional
one.
ramen.
I was gonna say that. What is it again?
It's a tonkatsu.
Right.
It's a rich, thick pork broth, marinated pork belly. It's stewed for about 10 to 12 hours,
Whoa.
so it's a lot of richness in
Okay.
it. So today we're gonna make the tonkatsu ramen.
Yes. Obviously, it's a restaurant where families come in together, right? You
Yes.
gotta have a lot of families here.
Oh, we do.
Because it's that safe type of food.
It is. It's a comfort type of food.
That's
it's like
what it is.
Japanese. We call it Ramen Lab because it's a laboratory.
I was gonna say,
So,
where's the laboratory coming in?
Yeah, it's because we have a little bit of a mixed background, like Korean style in it, Thai
Gotcha.
style in it, tiny bit of Chinese, but at the end of the day, we try to make it as authentic as possible. Same
One
thing.
around.
That's it.
Okay.
And there you have it, your ramen tonkatsu.
Yeah.
Awesome.
That looks good. So the diversity makes the laboratory. There's not like people back there in white coats and stuff, like mixing things, right?
Oh, we have a little bit of that.
You have a little
here
bit
and
of
there.
that?
Yeah, we have a little bit of
Now,
that.
the rumor is that you guys make your own ramen. Is that true?
That's very true, yes.
All of it?
All of it, yes.
So this is a bowl of delicious steaming ramen. The noodles are made of buckwheat. The broth is made of dashi. And this is a classic bowl of delicious soup that just makes you feel good and makes you feel like you've made the right choice for the day. Got a little bit of seaweed salad, a slow poached egg, a little bit of ginger and mushrooms. I can't think of anything better. Now remember, the next Check Please tasting tour is in Boca Raton. We'll be taking to the streets to discover steaming bowls of ramen and plenty of other delicious food on Monday evening, May 20th. Make your way to Check Please website and buy your tickets before they sell out. Walking tours begin at 5:36 and 6:30 p.m. Tickets are $150 at checkpleasefl.com. Now let's brush up on our Italian culture and cuisine and take a look back at our review of Casa De Angelo, where we indulge in classic pastas and seafood dishes, and then continue on our way to a place where new American comfort food comes with a radical twist in a fun, friendly atmosphere called Rebel House.
Tell me about this restaurant. You've been going for a long time?
For the past few years, at least. It's excellent. First of all, I love Italian food, so I like anything Italian, so that's why I chose that. I was really surprised how busy it was on a Monday night, but we got seated immediately. And the hostess was really nice. She was really friendly. Our waiter was amazing. I ordered a soup.
And what was the soup?
The split pea soup. It was a little gritty, which I kind of like a little bit of the grittiness inside of a soup because, you know, like some kind of
especially
substance.
the pea it's so starchy that it causes that texture. Yeah.
So that was good. And then I also had the garganelli vodka sauce pasta. I like that it wasn't too sweet, and the pasta was al dente, which is really important to me because I do not like mushy pasta.
I went to Casa De Angelo with my husband, and it was a perfect date night. It's a little bit more upscale Italian food. Whenever we go to a restaurant and they have calamari, that is, we always get the calamari.
That's your thing.
It's our thing, fried calamari.
Did it have zucchini in it?
This had also fried zucchini, which I thought that was so cool. So
good together, right?
That was new to me. I get calamari all the time. I had not seen the fried zucchini with it, and very good. I got the scallops. The scallops were on a bed of noodles, and the noodles were new to me. And I loved them because the sauce that came with the scallops and noodles, I could have drank it as a soup. It was a red sauce, and the noodles being so wide,
everything stuck to
held the sauce very well, so you got a lot of sauce on every bite. Then for dessert, I typically don't care for tiramisu, and the waiter said he doesn't typically care for tiramisu, but this was an exception, and we had it, and it was an exception. It was very good.
Bob?
I thought it was very nice as well, very elegant.
What did you have this last time you went?
The bacon wrapped shrimp, it was excellent, very, very good.
Was it crispy on the outside?
Yes.
Okay.
We shared the linguine and clams, it was excellent as well. Nice.
Was it white sauce or
white
red
sauce?
sauce?
Very good.
Great.
I would definitely go to Casa De Angelo again.
So this isn't really what you would expect for a Boca Raton restaurant, right?
Not at all. This was very unexpected, full of flavors, and just very seasonal and local. And you get like this really cool, like rock and roll vibe to it that just makes it so eclectic and unique from any other dining experiences.
And has it worked for them? Is it busy?
It's busy constantly.
That's great.
Yes. The Brussels sprouts is what we always go in there for, and they were excellent.
Sandra, you had the Brussels sprouts, right?
Oh, I had a huge bowl, and I was protective and took them home. It was 2 meals. It was delightful with pancetta.
Isn't it amazing how people used to hate Brussels sprouts and now everybody loves Brussels sprouts? It's the craziest thing. So what else did you have, Sandra?
We started with steak tartare, and the presentation was just breathtakingly beautiful. It was on a truffle toast with escabeche. I mean, it was just incredible. Every dish that came after that was more beautiful and more entertaining.
Keith?
I had to order the fried chicken, which I loved. All 4 of us at the table shared it, and we wanted more.
Can you remember anything else that you had that night?
Well, we always go for the Rebel Burger. It's the most amazing burger. You start off with like a really soft sesame bun, and then you have this juicy patty, white American cheese, and you have these crispy onions and the salty bacon. So every bite, it's like, we haven't had a burger in a really long time. I save it just to go there.
Our friends told us that we have to have the burger next time we go there. So.
You have to.
Yeah.
Now the menu changes right, Rand?
It does. They change about every 4 to 6 weeks, actually. So yeah.
We haven't mentioned the popcorn on the table.
Oh, we haven't mentioned the popcorn.
Yeah,
I know.
gosh
I'm not a popcorn person, but we had 3 boxes of
Wow, I know.
while we were there because it's sweet and savory at the same time.
It actually is a different flavor every time you go. So it could be like barbecue, it could be Parmesan. So it depends on what they're in the mood for.
So how did you like the decor of the restaurant?
It was very youthful, and their painted slogans in the beam area, and then the furniture is overstuffed and varied, and the artwork is very eclectic.
It is not, your traditional Boca crowd, so it's kind of
refreshing.
Very refreshing.
Well, Rhea, Rebel House was your pick. Sum it up for me.
I think if you want something fresh and exciting and eclectic and different flavors and ingredients, seasonal ingredients and local, this is a place for you to definitely try.
Keith?
It's kind of fun and lively and youthful, so I would try it again.
Okay. Sandra?
The food was sublime, and it's got such a variety on the menu. There's something for everybody.
As a chef, I'm always excited to see the South Florida dining scene changing and growing. And thanks to you, we can showcase new spots as well as old classics for everyone to indulge in the next Check Please Tasting Tour is coming up. And I hope you can join us on Monday, May 20th. Walking tours begin at 5:36 and 6:30 p.m. at Meisner Park in Boca Raton. And we'll check out all kinds of bold and creative flavors in just one evening. We'll enjoy wines, beers, and cocktails courtesy of these sponsors along the way. Grab your tickets now at checkpleasefl.com. Finally, we'll wrap up this fun evening with delicious sweets from Sloan's, an ice cream wonderland.
Sloan is for young and younger heart. It's a place where we offer an amazing homemade ice cream, and customer can actually have a taste of our delicious homemade fudge, brownies, chocolate cookies, and candy, and apple chocolate dipped. Anything amazing that you can think about it, you will have it at Sloan's. We love them to come back, and they love it, idea that they love the place, they love the ice cream, and they enjoy it.
I can't wait to see you Monday night, May 20th, as we enjoy an unforgettable taste of Boca Raton on the Check Please Tasting Tour. Don't forget, this is a walking tour. Grab your tickets at checkpleasefl.com. Thanks for joining me on this special edition of Check Please South Florida. Remember to find us on Facebook and follow us on Instagram to discover delicious new places with us. I'm Michelle Bernstein, and I'll see you then.
Cultural, culinary secrets, and global flavors. We have a passion for blending ingredients and seasonings from around the world.